here today, which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads? As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semi-final. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. Here's the return from inside the 5. Football is coughed up by the return inside their own 20. Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big the deal this is. Usually it's running backs. In practice, they're working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it, and he can't hold on to the football.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Has caught. Can he get in? Force out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Huskies line up with a first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a
No, you
disappointment.
ain't.
They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down here for this offense. And here's the handoff.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
We went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go. He's got it for a big gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here's the second down play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's ruled in. It's Miles. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and I'm sure he's living up to that right now.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Shaw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, SC. See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Huskies offense has defense come up with a stop. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Washington has moved into the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fence. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Nah, Mason, he coming back. He coming back.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield, it's Foster. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself. He just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator,
I was about to say, I'm not trading with you niggas in my division. This nigga, once Tim made that comment about Woolen, nigga, the whole league inboxed me. I ain't even put him on the block. Tim just asked about him. Everybody inboxed. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Niggas tagging me left and right. I'm like, man, I never even put him on the block.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. Fights off a defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. They're not going to pick up a first down.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they stop him, but not before an explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Receiver in motion now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area, expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. The ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Going to try to use his legs here. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The field goal is good. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll run it here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Foster. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. He eludes the rush. Quarterback escapes the pocket. A change of direction. Breaking free at the 35. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry up. press coverage now for these DBs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Trojans will line up here on 1st down and goal. The defense with more pre-snap movement. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Making people miss. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. 1st down and 10 now.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this 1st down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Throws a bullet deep down the right side.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Running out of time in the pocket. Down he goes, a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense, and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
second down after that run on the previous play. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Foster. He's moving out of the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring out third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. The linebacker shifting around now. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Back to pass. It's Foster. Bringing pressure. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. USC offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone, and the defense come up with a stop this time. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. That pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Shaw. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get 1st downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Foster. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain. The defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this 2nd half started.
And the Huskies pick up enough for a 1st down here. In the red area, it's Cook. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker...
And that one's picked off. What a play. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Gives it to the back. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. First and 10 now for the offense. Linebackers making some adjustments now. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
The Trojans starting a new series here on first and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Miles.
They're going to pick up the first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart. Think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Second down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. And he knocks that one right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To the air, it's Foster. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Linebacker shifting around now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Foster. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback in this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Now I like to run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Short pass finds the tight end. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Tries to get it to the running back. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. Running a quarterback sneak here.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. An inside give now from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Washington offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, and it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air, it's Foster. The pocket breaking down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's how going to bring up 3rd down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. pulls it in. It's Karapateas. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Huskies pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. A handoff to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now from the pistol formation. Back to pass. It's Foster. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards. And it's a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the 4th. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And the Trojans looking to run some tempo here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
That's exactly what they needed here. Just a humongous play late in the football game. And this play right here could put them in a position to get the go-ahead score.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. A short completion of the tight end. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. And it comes down to this, a field goal to put his team up in the final minute. And it's good. Pandemonium here. They've taken the lead in the final seconds.
How about that clutch kick here for the kicker? Gives him the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Getting set to kick off after that crucial field goal. Now let's see if the defense can hold on here in the final seconds. They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 26. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They've got some time to work with. Will they go for a touchdown here or play up more conservatively and set up for a field goal try? Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And the Huskies will crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Foster. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Huskies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. It's a shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Fighting him off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Here we go. One of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this to get to the national championship.